Nevada. So here Vijayji is saying, they say if you have food like medicine, then you will not need to have medicine like food later. Yeah, I think I see people having food. I see a lot of issues that we don't know. We are just ignorant, plain ignorant of so many things. And quantity, quality, two things, right? Quantity also. At least here in the south, we got used to eating, is stuffing our stomachs. Really, I mean, I see this everywhere. And it takes it takes some penance to reduce that portion, reduce the portion. Then quality and all that, that's a big thing. Okay, Hari, go ahead.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Guruji, what is the difference between these words and Brahmarpanam Brahma Havir? That verse.
Right. So I forgot to mention that. So yeah, it is similar. It is similar. In fact, it's very close. Very close.
Technically, what is the difference between that and this?
No, it's a different sloka. Brahmarpanam. See, Brahmarpanam, that everything is Brahma, is being explicitly stated in Brahmarpanam. Here the word Brahma is not used. Aham is used. And so technically there is no difference, really speaking.
Okay.
No difference. Period. No difference. Literally no difference. Except some words are all different. Okay, that's fine. But from an understanding perspective, nothing is different.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that, but nice, good catch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Vaidya, go ahead.
Tekwanji, namaste. So, yeah, you were saying about Kratu is any ritual mentioned by the Shruti, right? So I think this is also called Shrauta Karma, right? Like Smarta Karma from Shruti, this is Shrauta Karma.
Shrauta Karma and Smarta Karma. Correct. I did not use it, but that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was thinking, Friday we had Gayatri Japam on Friday. So when changing the Yajñopavitam for the Gayatri Japam, the preamble mantra says Shrauta Smarta Vihita Nitya Karma Yogyada Siddhyartam, right? That's why you're wearing this Yajñopavitam.
Yeah, so there he says, in order to
Yogyata.
Yeah, Yogyata. In order to do the Shrauta Karma, Smarta Karma, whatever ritual you want to do, you have to be qualified to do that. And this Yajñopavitam gives me that qualification. Like that it says.
Yeah. Yeah.
That karma itself could be a Shrauta Karma, and some Smarta Karma aspects may be there in it also, the way we are doing it today.
Mm-hmm.
Because Gayatri is a Veda mantra. Okay, Gayatri and that we know. And some aspects of it could be Smartha also. Smart. For that we need to talk to somebody who knows the origin of all these rituals.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you also mentioned Swada, the food offered to the Pitris. And my father, conducted the Shraddham for his father today. And I participated in that. So, and participated meaning I attended his, so the Swada word came in that in the ritual.
Right. Swada to Pitris. See, when you said participated, suddenly I remembered something. And when I was a small boy, at that time, I was in the village. I was playing around, and then my uncle, my father was not there, mother was there, and uncle was doing tarpana. Means to his father. His father has passed away, so he's doing tarpana. Then I was running around and said, I sat next to him and said, I'm also going to do tarpana. Like that, I went and sat next to my uncle. The aunt came and said, Chalo. Is there something wrong I said? I don't know whether they explained or not, but since then I never said that. Then only I realized, okay, Tarpanam is for people who lost their parents. Okay, yeah, Rukmini ji is there.
Jay Kumarji, when we talked about independence, Pujya Swamiji in a way show us the path of getting independence from samsara. And it is not incidental that his birthday is on 15th August. Maybe it struck me, when we were talking about independence, what a great Acharya, what a great Mahatma. He shows us by holding our hand, you claim your moksha.
Right. Definitely agreed with you. And so this is spiritual independence, if you want to use a word like that. Yeah, very important. So the idea here is that spiritual independence comes from learning from the Vedas. You have to. Veda is there. So Veda Mata has to be acknowledged. Then what is there in the Veda? Outside the Veda, what is there also relies on what is in the Veda. Bhagavad Gita also is not a pramanam. And it becomes a pramanam because Krishna also says, hey, what I'm saying is what is there in the Veda. And so he himself acknowledges that. Therefore, it becomes a pramanam, and then, yeah, definitely everything, the message is what is there in the Veda. So, yeah, so therefore, why I said all this is that traditional teacher he is. And so it means what? It means like somebody who told Swamiji that he went to meet Swamiji, and then Swamiji was, they had to go, Bhiksha and all, they were going to have food, I think. And then Swamiji put his hand over his shoulder like this. And then the person said, Swamiji, I got Sparsha Diksha today. Sparsha Diksha today. He said, there is no such thing called Sparsha Diksha, you have to study. Because this fellow is thinking, oh, now I'm going to get moksha. Because Swamiji touched me, Because we are filled with this this is the idea people tell us. Nobody, sanctity is important, no doubt. We revere it. And if Swamiji touched us means it's a great thing, no doubt. But don't stretch it too far. And he'll say, no, padikano.
Yes. He used to say, you have to work hard to reach, to claim.
Yeah. So that he brought that out through his life and teachings, that he stood for that effort, that swadhyaya, that study, that antevasitvam, living with the teacher and studying, all this that we talk about in stories, that he showed. And then created sannyasis who are living life like that today. And so they don't show shortcuts to anything. There's no shortcut at all in this sampradaya. Everything is exactly as per sampradaya. And then why there should be no shortcut means what? Anyway, I've lived so many janmas. And so now take the time and spend this janma properly. So what if another janma you need? Well, let it take another janma. So what? So infinite plus one is not going to be much greater than infinite. So it's still infinite only. And so I think that was he stood for that. Any other questions? Yeah, Haraprasad ji, go ahead.
Mahodaya, tell me once again what is Vashat?
Vashat is Swaha, no different than Swaha. If you know Swaha, then you know Vashat. It's another word that is used.
Okay, got it.
So in Sanskrit, they say something. They say Swaha, Vashat. They govern the fourth case. Fourth case means Chaturthi Vibhakti. Sampradana. So Indraya Swaha only it has to be. Indraya Swaha. There is no other Vibhakti can go with Swaha. No other vibhakti can go. It's like that itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. We'll chat persons. Pasit. 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 Oh.
Guruji, I had something to share on this Upakarma significance.
Ah.
My Veda Guru, from whom we are studying Veda, so he was explaining the significance of Upakarma. So what he said was that in the Vedika's life, 6 months you dedicate to the study of the Vedas, and another 6 months you dedicate to the study of the Vedangas, Puranas, Brahma Sutras, 10 things. So during that time, you do not study too much of Veda. So Upakarma, you are restarting the study of Vedas. That is why you change your Punal and restart the study of the Vedas for the next 6 months.
Nice.
That is the significance, he said.
That's a good explanation. Because you kind of quote unquote lost touch with the Vedas, so you bring
Correct.
back.
Correct. So when you stop studying, he says you're supposed to do that yajna, but nowadays everything has got time compressed that you do the yajna before the start of the Upakarma and then do the Upakarma and continue with the study of the Vedas.
Okay. That's interesting. I'll check when I get a chance. I'll ask for Pachapikeshan here.
Ah, okay.
Nice explanation.
So our the person who's teaching us, our Guruji is from Sringeri. He's studying in Sringeri Matam.
Yeah. Very nice.
He's pretty learned that way. I mean, he's got a good, deep knowledge of all this.
Yeah. So he lives in Bangalore itself.
He lives in Bangalore only. Yeah. So we meet. I mean, we have these classes every day, Saturday, Sunday morning, 6:30 to 8.
Okay. What are you learning now?
Pavamana Suktam.
Okay.
I came in between. I'm just about 4 or 5 months old, whereas this teaching has been going on for the last from 2010 onwards.
Okay. Yeah. Pavamana Suktam is also called Punyaha Vachanam. Punyaha Vachanam. So many of these, rituals, they'll start with Punyaha Vachanam because that Varuna Devata, they put the pot of water, Kalasha is there, so that you purify that you have to say Punyaha Vachanam. Pavamana Suktam. So Pavamana, Pavakaha. So it purifies the purifier, purifying Sukta is called this. How does it go? Hiranya. Om Hiranyavarna Suchayah Pavakaya Sujata Kashaya Svindraha.
Correct.
Yeah. From 15 years ago, I was one evening I came back from work and then I said I want to memorize Pavamana Suktam. So I just picked up the mantra pushpam and then I just kept walking back and forth and then kept chanting this. And I don't know if I can recall everything, but
It's a long one. It's a pretty big one.
it's 2 pages in mantra pushpam. Yeah. Long means Taittiriya Upanishad you should go. Even longer than that, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Very long, some 60 pages in that Upanishad, in that book. Okay. No questions will pass with that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaye Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaye Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasahastaya सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. Thank you.
हरि ओम, धन्यवाद.